When was the last time you made a mistake?
Seriously?
This Hello everyone. Hope I'm really a storyteller and a sports journalist. I've spent the last decade analyzing performance, looking at resilience, mental health, and documenting the challenges that sports personalities and business people face in the world of sports. Today, we are here to ask ourselves a very simple but profound question. Is your mind your friend? Before we dive deep into that question, I want to introduce, or I'm going to let her introduce herself, my co-host for this conversation.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. It's been a nice time to be here. And I'm glad when you even say, is your mind your friend? But again, we'll talk about how your mind triggers you to do wonderful things. My name is Frida Buizi. I am a mother, a professional, but also any other person that identifies with the mind, because we are human beings. We have to delve into understanding what makes you do what you do, what makes you think and understand your environment and thrive in it, what makes you that resilient. So as we speak, I realize that what makes us move is the mind. But how can you make it your friend?
Yes. So we're going to start from there. How can you make your mind your friend? But how is your mind your friend? I think people want to understand, first of all, where did this come from? Like Frida mentioned, as a mother, I mean, also, I'm not a mother, have a career, you're a business person, you're a human being, you definitely have to go through things in this life. So we are not here to answer the questions, but we are here to ask you and join us on this journey, navigating life, and also how we can make the mind our friend. So I'm going to ask you, Frida, the experience in work, life.
Yes.
Yes. How has your mind? How has your mind been an ally? Has your mind been your ally?
It is so funny that as you bring in that topic, you're laughing about it because one, you have three or opposing voices in your mind. And I do not know. The mind is so complex to a level that you one have to be aware of what you're feeling. There's the awareness that drives into the thought process of what you want to do, and then also gives you the final result. Normally, what we see on the outside has been conceptualized by the mind. And in my work experience, from whether it's work, whether it's family, the decisions I make, I have internalized them, thought through. Sometimes
Yes.
even I will do something that is even opposite what I thought the next day. So it's not that you are an expert, but being self-aware, understanding who you are, having reasoning, and say you literally have a conversation with yourself. um, but what really brings clarity in all is the focus of what you desire. So there's going with the subconscious, something that the mind has different three elements. It's the mind, it's the thought process, and of course that subconscious mind that makes you do what you do. And that's when you do it without thinking about it. But there are those you do, like if you want to start a business, for example, it doesn't just happen. You have thought through it for 6 months. Sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. There's that special time that you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're like, oh my God, the place I'm going to do is going to be like this. You start even putting colors and all over. Until that time, you see it to fruition. Then you have really reason with your mind. So making your mind your friend, one, psychological. How are you good with yourself? Are you telling yourself good things? They say whatever you plant comes into fruit.